Hey guys, back again with another video, and today we're talking about something that I'm asked about quite a bit, which is macro-friendly foods for contest prep. So I'm currently 6 days out from the BNBF Southern Classic, and obviously diet is pretty important when you're competing. Now I do follow flexible dieting, or if it fits your macros, which does mean you can eat anything in your diet. No food is going to be excluded at all, and there aren't any foods you have to eat, which is pretty cool. Certainly for me, cravings have been absolutely minimal. My macros have never dropped too low. The lowest I've been this week's peak weeks with a bit of depletion, and look, I had a few days at 140 grams of carbs. But the lowest sort of regular dieting I've done has been 165 grams. And actually, after my first show, I know people don't particularly like the phrase a lot of the time, but reverse dieted me. By we, I mean myself and my coach Lane Norton. To the point where actually, for the majority of this part of the diet leading up to the second show, I've been on 220 grams of carbs a day with a couple of refeeds a week at 285 grams. So macros certainly aren't horrendous, but still need to find ways to get foods in there that are filling and satiating, nutrient dense, without blowing a calorie budget. Certainly for me, I'm a volume eater, which means that, yeah, I could actually fit in a tub of frozen yogurt every day at 80 grams of carbs and still have plenty of room left over, but I'd rather get most of those carbs from other sources that keep me full. So I'm going to go into stuff in a bit more depth. We're going to have more videos breaking down protein, fat and carbs individually, but today I've just got a few foods that I thought I'd take you through. Very basic, quick run through as to what are staples in my diet. So I've got a couple to begin with. Great protein source is fromage frais. I actually prefer it to Greek yogurt. The most macro-friendly one I've found is the Tesco Healthy Living one. I'll just read out the macros rather than show them on the screen. But per 100 grams it has 0.2 grams of fat, 3.3 carbs and 7.8 protein. So I'll eat a whole tub of that, flavoured with some MyProtein flavour drops or a bit of flavouring powder or even just some sweetener. Maybe even on its own, but that's pretty cool. Nice sort of 38 grams of protein, 39 grams of protein per 100 gram, sorry, for a whole tub, which is pretty cool. In a similar vein, cottage cheese. I'm a fan of the low fat stuff, again, just because I like getting fat from peanut butter. So I go the Sainsbury one, per 100 grams is 1.2 fat, 3.9 carbs and 11.2 protein. Some of them you can get are a bit higher carb. Tesco one's about a gram more carb than that. There is a Lidl one that's only about 2.5 grams, I think, but the fat's a bit higher, so kind of whatever you prefer, really. I quite like the higher fat one as well. Another protein source, egg whites. I get a hell of a lot of stick for eating egg whites, and there's nothing wrong with whole eggs, but again, people have swung from 1980s, 1990s, oh, we can't eat eggs because of the cholesterol and stuff. Now we're going the other way where people are going, oh, you shouldn't eat egg whites, they're crap. Well, it's a lean protein source. It's the same as buying extra lean meat. I don't chuck egg yolks away, I get the cartons so that there's no wastage. And actually, again, 100 grams coming in at just over 10 grams of protein, no fat and less than a gram of carbohydrate. If you're making an omelette with veggies and spices in, or a frittata, why do you need the flavour from the yolk? If I'm boiling eggs, I will eat a whole egg. If I'm poaching them, I'll have a whole egg. But for other stuff, baked things, egg whites are great. Protein pancakes as well work fantastically. Another protein source, people tend to slate protein powder for not being filling. I kind of agree if you have it as a shake. I don't. I make it as a smoothie or kind of a sludge type concoction. So I throw it in a blender, loads of spinach, bit of xanthan gum to thicken it up, and some ice, maybe some fruit, almond milk. Tastes really good. Get a nice addition to protein pancakes. Something that I don't have too much, but I do like my artificial sweetened ingredients. I drink diet drinks. I have sugar-free syrup in coffee sometimes. Hartley sugar-free jelly. Loads of different flavours. Tastes great. I had one just a minute ago. Kind of nothing in there really, a couple of grams of sugar and that's it. We also have sauerkraut, a bit of an acquired taste, but I love it in salads. Per 100 grams, it's less than 2 grams of carbs. It's a good source of fibre as well. Yeah, not too much to it really, but just nice to bulk it up. Carb source, by far and away my favourite are oats, I'd skip things like the spaghetti with a spag bowl, so just a bowl, I guess. Don't bother with curry or breads. Don't bother with rice or breads for curry dishes. I'd rather go low carb my meals and have a bowl of oats afterwards because I'm a bit weird like that. And finally, probably all guessed, but veggies. In terms of, they're all pretty macro friendly, but actually, in terms of the best bang for your buck, I go aubergines, I go courgettes, I go mushrooms. Don't really know why I'm showing all of this. You probably know what they all look like. And I go for leeks as well. Plenty of other stuff. I probably get about 8 to 10 servings in a day, I guess, of veggies plus maybe 1 to 3 fruit. So that's kind of it. They're just a random selection. I'm going to go through protein, carbs, and fats a bit more individually at some point. But that concludes today. So yeah, any other ones you find particularly useful when cutting, when reducing calories, foods to keep you full, pop them below. If you like the video, give it a like, give it a share, tweet, comment, whatever. Drop me a question if you want to, and subscribe as well. That'd be much appreciated. Thanks guys, and I'll catch you all again real soon.